I took the decision that that would be a betrayal of the trust that the Ghanaian people put in me on the 7th of January this year. And as a result, we established this committee within the government to design a policy for us, not just to stop it, to reclaim the land, to let our rivers work again, but also to see how we can figure a way for all these able-bodied young men who are involved in this activity to find an alternative livelihood. So it's a package. It's a package that we have designed to try and bring this menace to a conclusion. I've said it in the cabinet, and perhaps it's the first time I'll be saying it in public. I am prepared to put my presidency on the line on this matter. I've heard it being said that I should be careful. Many of these people voted for me, and if I continue this exercise, perhaps they'll not vote for me again. If by the grace of God I'm in a position, my party allows me to go again, and I have the health and everything to go again, that I'll not get it again. And I'll say to myself, well, this is a choice that all of us have to make as human beings. You do what you think is right, or do you do what you think will allow you to get along? I think that you do what you think is right. That is what you're required to do.
Speaking at the 28th National Union of Ghana Catholic Priests Conference in Kofodia in the Eastern Region, President Akufo Addo says government is not reneging on its fight against illegal mining. Nana Akufo Addo says allegations that Akonta Mining, owned by MPP Ashanti Regional Chairman Bernard Enchibu is involved in Galamsey is not true and must be ignored. Nana Akufo Addo says investigations carried out indicates that the company is involved in large-scale mining with the appropriate license. In the year 2022, the Lands Ministry revoked the mining license of Akonta Mining, which has a large mining concession in the Tano Rainforest in the Western region. Upon further investigations, Nana Akufo Addo says the company is not engaged in illegal mining.
Let me respond briefly to the chairperson on the issue of illegal mining. I want to assure him and all of you that Akonta Mining is not engaged in any illegal mining anywhere in Ghana as we speak. Further, the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources has, through the agency of the Forestry Commission, with the assistance of the military, made the effort to cordon off all 294 sites of forest reserves in the country and rid them of illegal mining as we speak. We will continue to work to ensure that this situation remains permanent. This government is determined to win the fight against Galamsey, no matter the cost in effort. This Galamsey matter, which has risen a lot in Ghana today. In the last election in the mining districts of the country, the MPP did very badly, largely because the NDC presidential candidate and the party had gone around the mining areas and saying that the policy that I was implementing of trying to stop Galamsey would be reversed when he came to power, and that those who were already in jail for offenses, the Galamsey offenses, all of them would be amnestied. When I said I was putting my presidency on the line, that's what I meant, that I was prepared to take the political risk involved in trying to deal with this Galamsey phenomenon. The result, of course, was that the mining districts, especially in the Western region, all of them, including almost, nearly, even Takwa, was lost to the MPP. That is what I meant when I said I'm putting my presidency on the line, that I was prepared to take the political risk involved in coming to grips with this problem. Today, he's saying that no, he doesn't believe in jailing, that he's against Galamsey. and he will enforce the law. So once again, we have to ask ourselves, Mr. J.M., where do you stand? What are you telling the people of Ghana? Because every time you speak from one corner of your mouth and you speak from another corner of your mouth. Let us hear from you direct, straight up, what do you stand for? We need to know. The candidate, the MPP presidential candidate, has gone on record as saying that as far as he's concerned, he is prepared to sign a pact that will take the Galamsey issue out of our politics, to depoliticize it, to commit him and our party, all of us, agreeing that we would deal with this Galamsey phenomenon on a non-partisan basis. We have yet to hear from the NDC presidential candidate. I'm asking him to also come out and support the idea of a political pact on Galamsey.
And I don't want him to go out on a limb. I want him to go out with a strong legacy. So if he has to take some serious decisions to revive the confidence that people have in governance in general, in our party, and in politics, he has to do it. And I would encourage him to do so.
And so far,
in presidential politics, the only person who is indispensable is the president. And that's why you have a lot of officers in a hierarchical order, so that when they make mistakes, eventually the president will come and correct it. Mm-hmm. And so I sometimes get a bit dissatisfied when the president himself wades into some issues like the comment he passed
about countermining.
That's right. He shouldn't have done that. He
didn't
need to do that. It should never have come from him. He didn't need to do that. You have a minister of
lands.
You have a minister of information. You have a chief of staff. So that if they made that comment and they made a mistake, the president can come and correct it. That's what we call about executive presidency. That's how it should be done. So I think it was unfortunate. There was no need to make it. It is for the minister to find out whether they are really doing illegal mining or not. And he's working for him, So these are things, that's how you delegate authority.
But Mr. President, would you say you have managed the economy well?
You want me to come and have this interview here today?
Okay. So that's His Excellency Nana Addo Akufo Addo. Nana